Pedal down the open road, catch a fish where rivers flow, flying high where drones do go. Pedal down the open road, catch a fish where rivers flow, flying high where drones do go. Bike and fish and fly, let's roll.
Okay. I'm on a small pond in my neighborhood. I haven't fished here since last year. And so we're going to give it a try. Started at a new launch. The old one was kind of blocked up. So see how this one worked. Well, it worked to get in. We'll see how it is to get out. So hopefully we'll catch some fish. I don't think anybody's fished here in probably 6 months. And I caught a 6.5 pounder here. 2 other people caught 10 pound. I'm looking forward to some action. So stay tuned. Jeff just called me. He caught one on an Annihilator, a red one. I've been switching around a lot of stuff. I had a hit, but I came back and got it a couple of times too, but on a, what's it called? I forget. I haven't used these things in so long I can't remember what they're called. Speedworm. June bug speedworm. He caught one on a red shadworm. The only reason why I don't like using that in this water is because this is deep. I just measured 22 feet. Of course, it's not as deep by the shoreline, but and they just don't. They're lightweight. They don't sink very much. You could put a little weight on them, but you see the wind is blowing me now. The wind is blowing me into this stuff. Jeff said his fish was 12, 13 inches, which isn't bad. Be a keeper. Got a couple of hits, but nothing would take it. Nothing wanted to swallow it. This wind is kind of annoying though. So I haven't been here maybe 8 months. And it looks a lot different. There's a lot of grass along the shoreline. I don't remember there being so much grass. And there's not that many lily pads over here, straight ahead, next to that, what we call a bird island. That used to be covered with lily pads, and I went through there. It's about 7.5 feet deep, which might be a little bit too deep for pads. But so I don't know what's going on. The water doesn't seem much higher, maybe a foot at most. It's funny because I went to Silver Lake, and that's down about a foot. And that's spring fed too, so there's nothing going into that lake. No streams coming into it. None in this one either. That's an old quarry, and I've just beyond the island. It's about 44 feet deep. I need to fish a heavier, try to get deep. I'm not getting anything on the swim bait. I'm glad Jeff caught something. I don't think he caught anything last time we were out. Caught it on the red Annihilator. I got one here. Let me try it. Oh, this is what I want to try too. Let me try this first. This is this is my favorite lure for big fish. I caught an 8 pound, almost 8 pounder, and a 6.5 pounder in here on this. This is actually a saltwater jig head. It's just got a 4-inch watermelon red flake, a big grub on it with a red jig head. And I caught almost an 8-pounder in Lake Harris, 7 pounds, 13 ounces. And then here I think it was 6.5 pounds. So we'll try this one for a bit. Okay, I'm switching from the shadworm to a Yumdinger June bug red flake. I only really carry 2 anymore. 2 colors, June bug red flake. I'm sorry, green pumpkin red flake or watermelon red flake, and June bug. And the reason why I'm going to this is it's a little heavier, as you can see. Yeah, you all know what this looks like. But it's a little heavier than a shadworm and it should sink faster. This is a very deep pond. So, and I'm noticing fish in between around 5 and 10 feet in the water column. So, and when it's windy like today, the wind will carry the line with the lure and lifting it off in the water column. So I'm going to try something a little heavier. See how this works. Definitely casts better. There was, where I am right now, this used to be all lily pads. You couldn't even get through here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, can summer, there we go, I got one. Can summer heat kill lily pads? I got one. Oh, he's pulling good. Oh, darn it. See that? Well, man, that was good. So they're in the pads. Yeah, I lost my paddle once. The wind blew it away. Luckily I was fishing with somebody and they were able to retrieve it for me. I was battling a fish, 6.5 pound, more than that, it was maybe 8-pound snakehead. And it was all I could do to keep that thing from breaking my line. And battling it, the wind was so strong, it just blew. It blew me so far away from the, I was going to have to get out of the water, retrieve it. Luckily, my fishing buddy, Herman, was with me. He was able to retrieve it for me. All right, let's try to catch a fish, huh? Enough is enough. Oh, I got one. He was right on the shoreline. Holy cow. Oh, this is a big guy. This is a big guy. Yes. No, there wasn't much there. So. All right, check this puppy out. Let's measure him up. 15 inches. Nice fish. He's gone. The water doesn't feel too cold. All right, so that was on a I'll show you in a minute here. Watermelon red flake yum dinger. Smaller one, 5 inches. He was right on the shoreline. I casted it right up against the grass and he nailed it. All right. Keep going. Jeff, I just caught a 15-incher on a watermelon red flake 5-inch Senko. I casted it right at the grass line and it jumped on it right away. Jeff caught 3 so far. He said maybe they're starting to hit. And I think he might be right. I think, you know, when we get these cool nights down here in the fall, the water is like 72, 73 degrees. The fish, they probably slow down a little bit. When the sun comes out, I think it activates them a little. But the problem with the sun is that you get the thermals and the wind blows you around. So that's what you got to fight against. You're fighting against the wind, but it helps with, I think it helps with the fishing this time of year. Right at the shoreline again. Right at the shoreline. Alright, well there's the fish. So I caught 2 in the boat. And I lost 2 right at the boat. I mean, right at the boat. So, and it's starting to pick up now. And what's worked for me is the yum dinger, because it's a little heavier. I think the sun is activating these fish a little bit, like I thought it would. I'm just trying to stay out of the wind, because I'm sure that, although it doesn't look like it's getting any windier. Looks like it's getting calmer, actually.
Hey, fine?
Yeah, not too bad. How you doing? All right?
No, I ain't fishing.
Oh, okay.
I work over there at the park right there. Yeah, I thought maybe you were catching something.
I caught 2.
Nice.
One's 13 inches, one's 15 inches.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah,
You have a nice day.
you too. Okay, well, we're flying toward the Quarry Pond, which you can see right here. This is the western part of the pond is to the left, and I'm sorry, the southern part. We're heading toward the western part. That's where we call a bird island, and that area between the lily pads and the island used to be filled with pads. And that's when, I think when the pond was a little shallower, because you need 3 to 5 feet for lily pads, and that's about 7.5 feet right in that area between the two, because I measured the distance, the depth there. And now we're coming around toward the northwestern side of the pond. And the pond is right on to the left of the island. It's about 44 feet deep, kind of like the middle of the pond. It falls off very sharply along the edges. You know, you could be 20 feet, 15 feet offshore, and it's 22 feet deep. So it's a very steep, it's almost like, well, it's a quarry. So, you know, former quarry, so the walls are very steep. It's not a gradual slope. There's a couple of spots where you have some slope to the bottom, but not very. Right there, right behind the compass, right there. That was a little area that sloped. This pond is 7 acres, and it's got big fish in it, so it's fun to have nearby. Thanks for watching. Click like, subscribe, and until next time.
Swim, bathe, shimmer, pure delight.